Hey guys, real quick, I wanted to show you this awesome phone case I got from this company called Hanogram.com. You can get any kind of cell phone case personalized to your liking. They have cases for all different types of phones. You can get your name on it, your company name, your boyfriend's name, your mother's name, whatever you want. This is an awesome gift, something awesome for yourself. I do have a 15% off coupon code for you guys, which is already a great savings, and the prices are awesome. Check them out. Tell them Gina sent you. Hey guys, this is Gina and welcome back to my channel. All right guys, so in today's video, I am going to talk to you guys about my 6-week results. It has been 6 weeks since I had surgery. I had surgery on March the 8th, which is about 6.5 weeks ago. And I'm just gonna show you guys like, how I'm feeling, just talk about how I'm feeling, how I dress every day to camouflage everything, and just like a really quick, just little, post-op thing. So I did have surgery on March the 8th. I did speak about it in my other videos. I will either leave them linked below or up in the cards here. You guys can check those out. So as you guys know, I had my breast done. I went to a smaller, we'll get to that, a smaller size. I had an arm lift, which is a brachioplasty. I had lipo, and I had, a BBL, but it's not really like your traditional BBL. I got more of like a reshaping. I went from a shelf butt to a heart butt, so they actually did a lot of lipo on my butt. So I guess technically it's still a BBL, but not really. I don't really know. But so yeah, so that's what I got done. So the price that I paid was $5,200. I am a little hesitant about telling you about who my doctor was, just because I did have a lot of complications. I'm gonna make a video about all my complications, and it's gonna be a separate video because it is a lot and I'm still dealing with them 6 weeks after. So I don't want to tell you guys who my doctor is, just because I had complications. The other 2 people that went with me and had surgery done, they both had complications as well, and we all went to the same doctor. So that's why I'm not gonna tell you his name, but I'm gonna tell you the good and the bad. I am going through complications, but I do like my results. So that's why I'm just gonna give you guys both sides. So in this video, this is gonna be more of like my results, and then the next video will be about all of my complications that I ran into, people I went with that they ran into, and just stuff to be aware of. So anyway, so like I said, I did get a breast augmentation. I had 390cc implants. Now I have 350cc implants. I got a lift and he went under the muscle. For my brachioplasty, he went from my armpit to my elbow and took off that extra skin. And I got lipo 360 here, so my entire stomach, my entire back. He lipoed all of the top of my buttocks here. He lipoed my hips. He lipoed my inner thighs. And he also lipoed my arms when he did the brachioplasty. So I'm just gonna give you guys just a little look of, this is how I leave the house every day. I do have on a faja, which is a full body compression garment, but you really can't tell in this outfit. I'm gonna show you guys how I look without it on. So yes, it's almost 90 degrees outside, so I wear a denim jacket every single day. Underneath this denim jacket, these are my compression sleeves that I have to wear. They keep your arms, the swelling in your arms down if you get arm lipo or if you get a brachioplasty like I did. So this is the compression sleeve that I wear. I wear a dress every single day because it just covers up and camouflages the garment that I do have on. All right, so this is how the garment looks. This is a separate, these are for my sleeves. So the sleeves can come off. The sleeves do come off, and then you just have your one-piece garment here. I do have on a bra garment, and this keeps your breasts compressed. So what I put on first is my bra garment. Then you have on your tank top. So your tank top is what is against your skin on your stomach, so you don't get any lipo burns. All right, so I just unbuttoned my garment a little bit. I'm gonna step back for just a moment and just show you guys what it looks the full view. Then I'll come back. Excuse the panties because the crotch area is open for you to go number one and number two. So I do have on some little boy shorts over top of it, just so I will not be exposed. But as you can see, the garment goes all the way down to your knees. So it is literally like a full body armor suit. It is extremely tight. It is extremely uncomfortable. And this is what you have to wear for the next 3 months, so get used to it. As you saw, I had it on the 4th hook at the top. At the bottom where your most protruding area is, it's on the 1st hook. Just kind of show you guys a little bit on the 1st hook, and then I go up, and at the top I had it on the 4th hook. Like I said about this tank top, this is what protects your skin from lipo burn. So you do, I mean, this is what protects your skin from faja burn. You don't want this faja touching straight onto your skin. So you have to have a barrier. So the barrier is usually a tank top or a wife beater. Then I have my lipo ab board. So this is 360. It straps in the back and it comes around to the front, so it's lipo foam, so it's soft and squishy. Then this is an ab board. You hear that? So when you sit down, it keeps your stomach completely flat. So usually when we sit, we normally have skin that like folds in. You don't want that because your everything, all your tissues are trying to reattach after your lipo. So you want to keep everything as flat and as smooth as possible. So this helps keep your abs flat. A lot of people wear backboards as well. I don't wear one. I didn't wear one my first round. I was fine. I don't wear one this round either. But a lot of people, they'll have a backboard and an ab board. I'm just doing the ab board with the 360 lipo foam. And so this is what I wear every single day underneath my clothes. The only time that I will not wear this is when I bathe, which is once a day. I bathe, I change bandages, and then if I'm like going out on the weekend, like out, I definitely don't want to wear this because some of your clothes that you wear, you can see through this, especially like the buttons here. You can see these through really tight fitting outfits. Your butt kind of has like a crazy shape in this. You can see kind of, it like gives you, to me, some people might like the way it looks, but to me it gives you kind of like a weird, I don't know, it gives your butt a weird shape in this. So I don't really like it that much. But yeah guys, it's very, very tight. It's uncomfortable. You have to pee through a hole, which sucks because sometimes it might get on here. And after you just put this skin tight garment on, you fought trying to get this thing fastened all the way up. You gotta take it off and wash it. Okay, so that's back buttoned. Have this snapped again. And this is what I wear every day underneath my clothes. No one can really tell unless they're just staring extremely hard that I have a faja on. That's why you'll always see me in a tight maxi dress with a jacket over top of me because everything stays covered up. But let me tell you what I am happy with and what I'm not happy with. So what I am happy with are the results of my arm lift. Like I said, listen to what I'm saying, and I did have complications. That will be another video. So even though I'm saying I like an area, I may have had complications with it. So just keep that in mind. So I like my arm lift. The scar is beautiful. It is a very thin line. I mean, you can't really even hardly see it that well. I don't have the hanging skin anymore that I once had. My arms were never huge, but they were very loose, and when I would raise them up, I had that giblet like hanging skin, bat wing. So when I would wave and stop waving, my arm was still waving at you. That is gone, so I am very happy about that. My breasts. He took me from a 390 down to a 350. At a 390 cc, I was a triple D. I told him I wanted to just be a single D, which is what I was before I ever had implants. He was like, okay, once I get you on the table, he was like, just trust me, put it in my hands. I will give you the size that will give you a D. So once I woke up and I talked to him, he told me he brought me down to a 350, which is pretty upsetting because I believe that once I do start wearing regular bras, I'm still gonna be a triple D because they still look gigantic to me. I can tell they're a little bit smaller, but they still look really, really big. The size of them, the way that they're lifted looks really, really nice, but they are a lot bigger than what I anticipated. So going from a 390 to a 350 to me just was not small enough in my opinion, but I left it into the doctor's hands. I trusted him, and you know, that was a lot of that was my fault. So yes, I do like the shape of my breasts, but they are still too big. All right, so next thing I got done was lipo 360. My waist is about 29 inches now without this garment on and without all this padding. And I was like a 32-inch waist, so it's like about a 29 now. So I do love the way that my waist looks. I love the way my back looks. He did take away most of my back fat. And once I'm done wearing this garment, or I get close to my 3-month mark, I will show you guys what I look like outside of the garment. I'm just not gonna do that today. So I do love my stomach. My stomach looks great, my back looks great. So now we are going down to my hips and my butt. If you guys have seen any of my Instagram pictures before, I may even post some before pictures on the side here. I had hips that literally bulged out. They started like right here and they bulged out and they were huge. I really wasn't even thinking about this until the doctor saw me, and he was like, you need to get your hips lipo. They're way too big. And I'm like, really? Okay. So he lipoed them and took them down to more of a slope shape. Like I said, that is something that I can probably show you guys better once I am more healed up and I have more time goes by. So they're more of like a slope shape now instead of that like boom, bam, you know. And then same with my bottom here. I had a shelf butt that went like, started here and just went out, you know. So he did lipo that down to where it's more of like a heart shape and a slope, which is you know, which is essentially what I wanted. But when he actually confirmed it for me, I was like, okay, awesome. No, so I am happy with that. Now, so when he lipoed my hips and then he lipoed here, the fat that he added more fat down in this area below. So he took all this down and then added more down here. So it could be more of like a curve, you know, like a heart shape. So that's why I say, I don't know if this is just a BBL or revision. Sorry guys, I keep doing this because I'm very itchy. This garment itches a whole lot. One thing you have to deal with after lipo is that lipo itch, and it lasts for weeks and weeks and weeks. I mean, it's terrible. All right, so now we are moving down to the thighs. I did have my inner thighs lipoed. I had the back of my thighs lipoed, basically from the back of the knee up, and then a lot underneath the butt cheek here, just so it could be more of like a cuff. So it'll give you the illusion of more of a cuff underneath. So that was probably my best result, is getting my thighs lipoed. I had so much cellulite on my thighs. Usually what they say from thigh lipo is that it doesn't remove cellulite. Let me tell you, this doctor removed, I would say like 70 to 75% of my cellulite. I had nasty, like a fat roll right here. On my inner thighs, they are completely gone. And I mean, this is my 3rd time getting thigh lipo. The first 2 times I saw 0 results. Let me tell you, 0. I wasted thousands of dollars getting my thighs lipo. This time when I got my thighs lipoed, it was like completely different. Like, he gave me new thighs. Like, I really thought I would need a thigh lift one day. After getting my thighs lipoed by him, I don't think I'm even gonna need that. So there are a lot of things that I liked that this doctor did. I do like my results. Like I said, there are things here and there that I have issues with. I did have complications that I will talk to you guys about. But you know, the things that I just really didn't like are just mainly more of like the size of my breasts. And then, you know, like my hips, it was just something like major. This one hip up top still looks a little bit bigger than this hip, but nothing is gonna be perfect with surgery. So I mean, that would really just be asking like so much for me to just complain about that little area of this hip looking a little bit bigger than this hip right here. So, but these are mainly, you know, just my 6 weeks thoughts of how my body looks so far. In clothes, they look great. All of my jeans fit really, really good. The thing that I did notice about my jeans, now I have more of like a space. You see how this is out? That's how most of my jeans are now. When I had my like shelf booty, it kind of like filled that in. So now that it's more of a slope, I have more of a gap in the back of my jeans now. But you know, that's something a belt can fix, or just a little bit of a longer shirt. But I do like the way my shape looks overall. I am happy with my shape. Like I said, there's always give and take with surgery. So I don't think there's anybody that I've seen along this journey that is 100% happy with their results. You know, we always nitpick about little things. And so I don't think that anybody I've met or seen on this surgery journey that is 100% happy. So if you get your results and you are not 100% happy, don't feel crazy, don't feel bad, because it happens. That's why there's round 2. That's why there's round 3. So if you want to go that route, you definitely can. But all right guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Like I said, be on the lookout for my other videos to come, just about updates of what's going on, my healing process, and how I'm liking everything. All right guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share these videos, check out my other surgery videos that I have posted, and let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for rocking with me. Until next time, bye.